Let's just talk about the video because it's gaming news. Whatever. And our community is StarCraft related. For those who don't know, Husky decided to be raised from the dead. And he's looking like a White Walker, if I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
If the White Walker, fucked someone from Twilight and had a child.
Oh, my God.
So, anyway, Husky makes a video. Basically, I didn't watch all of it. Adam did. I watched 3 minutes, and I cringed, and I had to turn it off.
Yeah.
But essentially, he made a video talking about the reason why he... Was it the reason why he left, or did they address that?
Okay, so this is... Okay, let me give you the rundown here, because I as soon as he did his Twitter over again, I followed it, so I've been keeping up. Okay, I mean, he only posts like once in a blue moon, but, when he posts, it seems to cause some shit. Yeah. So it's hard to miss.
Yeah.
So... Here's the great history of Husky.
He also has a photo shoot, and then he holds those photos, and he dispatches them.
Ro has a photo shoot, and he just so happens to be there.
Okay, and she puts out his stuff for him.
I'm actually not convinced he actually has control of his Twitter half the time. At least from what I could tell. So here's the life of Husky. So Husky, like way back in the day, was one of the original.
He's a founding father.
He's a founding father of not just StarCraft on YouTube,
Dude,
but
gaming on
YouTube, especially monetized gaming on YouTube.
Yes.
To the point where he was one of the co-founders of the Game Station that went on to become Polaris that went on to become.
There was another name
when they got bought by Disney and they changed the name to Maker.
Maker, that's it.
And so.
Big business over there.
Big business. He's the one that originally propped
Him and HD.
up Total Biscuit.
Yep.
HD StarCraft was his right hand man
Co-caster.
until he kicked him directly.
It
in
was
the nuts.
basically like Adam and I.
Yeah.
But then I decided to go. You know what?
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Adam. Thank you for all the help you've gotten me thus far. I'm out.
Peace.
Deuces.
So he gets in. He's the number one StarCraft guy.
Yeah.
Number one gaming content guy for a long time.
Yeah, by a big margin.
And then at some point, he started to slow down or whatever. He was doing less YouTube stuff, more like professional appearance things, tournaments and whatever. And then he gets to a point where he just slowly disappears, and then pops up with Ro.
Yes.
Rose starts her stuff up, where she's doing the nerdy nommies, the baking and stuff, which was heavily StarCraft tied early on. There was a lot of StarCraft related goodies and shit that she was constantly making.
So that they could tie in the reason why he's promoting her so
Right.
heavy, right?
Exactly.
Get that crossover
from that point.
Yeah.
And pretty much everyone just assumed that they've been dating this whole time.
Yeah.
Apparently that wasn't the case. At least that's not the story that is being told.
Okay.
But anyway, that starts happening, and eventually he just stops producing content. He hard bit Lag TV for like 6 months with the Bronze League Heroes, and then stopped that.
Yeah.
And then just left.
Yeah.
With no much as like a careless whisper. Nothing.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And then, after some period of time, he just deletes that entire channel.
Yep.
Wholesale. Every video gone. Everything gone. He axes his Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Switches over to another Twitter account, @Husky or whatever. And he had a second channel on YouTube.
Yeah, Husky 2.
Husky 2, which he converted into his current channel, but instead of deleting that channel outright, he just deleted all the videos. So he still had like 200 and some thousand or 100 and some thousand to start, 200,000 followers, which had no idea what was going on until he posted this most recent video that we're about to discuss. But before we get to that, he shows up on Twitter for the first time in forever. And all it was just headshots taken by iPhones, where Husky's got like this fresh hairstyle, and he's
got the $500 haircut,
and he's playing basketball with a pug, and taking all of these like weird Sears catalog shots.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even really promoting anything, just taking pictures, or whatever. Some weird.
He felt
shit.
cute. He might delete later.
Rose like retweeting it and whatever, and like they're propping up this Twitter account. And that's pretty much all you got was just headshots for a while.
That's all I need.
It was really weird.
That's all I need, Husky.
And then out of nowhere, and I can't remember even what the genesis of it was, but he got into a spat with, oh fuck, there's another gaming YouTuber that's an older guard, and I can't for the life of me. Might have been Jesse Cox.
Probably was.
Showed up and just drama. Husky hasn't said a goddamn word in years. Deleted all of his shit. Shows up on Twitter taking professional headshots out of LA. Just posting that up. Like, here's my dope hair. By the way, I'm starting to work out because I'm tired of being 47 pounds soaking wet. H to the Husky, Jackty.
I'm feeling cute. Might delete later. Which is basically, that's been his whole career, is I might delete later. More like I will delete
later. And then kicks up all this shit out of nowhere. And he was so in the wrong, it was painful. Like, the entire community basically showed up and shit on him, whether it was like a check-marked verified user down to the lowly fuckboys, of them just...
Even his other fellow content creators in the StarCraft world, all of them are like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, what? You just gonna show up like fucking 5 years later and everybody just went in on him, bro. I was seeing mad when he first came out, dude. I was seeing people that I didn't even know could get angry. Like, people that I saw
people who were always like level-headed,
super level-headed, never say anything bad about anybody.
I'm surprised Sean didn't show up.
I know, like, they walk on eggshells all the time. They don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but they're like, "Fuck you, Husky, suck a dick." That's pretty much what it's like. Damn, Husky, like, whose fucking dog did you kill, man? Like, goddamn, bro. What went down, bro? Everybody hates you, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
And so he ignored all that.
Made a video.
And then more recently, in the last couple weeks, made a video. It was his first video.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit, I skipped a part. In between or shortly after the Jesse Cox, whatever the fuck,
Ooh.
He did that's probably a little rough.
Ooh.
He did a live stream.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Where I watched for about an hour where he was trying to figure out how OBS worked, and then I got tired of watching it. But eventually, apparently, he figured it out. This was on YouTube, and I think it was on his second channel. And I don't know, there was like 7,000 or 8,000 people watching, I think, or somewhere around there, or maybe
Husky still got it.
Well, maybe 2 or 3.
Husky's,
it was thousands. It was in the
Husky
thousands.
still got it.
So, you show up once after like 5 years, and
you got that effect.
It's gonna happen. He apparently played some StarCraft for a number of hours or something on the stream.
Wow.
And apparently also gave some sort of explanation. I don't know the completeness of the explanation. Apparently there's also a post that's been copy-pasted around that was also deleted at some point, where he also kind of described loosely what, him stepping away from StarCraft was about.
Yeah.
But he just keeps deleting all of that.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of like he's supposedly addressed it, but not.
Yeah.
And it's like he doesn't even want the addressing to be permanently available.
Yeah.
So that live stream happened. Then this video shows up. Deleted the VOD of that live stream, and now this video shows up. And it's like the first major video on that second channel. There's like 200,000 people that just get this in their inbox, and they go, "Wait a minute,
what the fuck?
What?
Who is this?"
It was like one of those, I forgot I was still subscribed here. Kind of like when we put the clips on Lang TV 2.
It was like,
what?
What the fuck is this? I thought these guys are dead.
Exactly. And it's a video where, essentially, Husky took a bunch, or what he said was, he went back into the archives and pulled up a bunch of hater comments. What in reality was, a couple weeks ago, or before that I should say, he was just asking people basically to roast him in his socials.
Great. I mean,
he was pulling stuff that was like from like the Tuesday before.
Great.
None of it was really from his
back
videos.
back in the day.
There was like one or two maybe that they came up with, but in reality it was just a bunch of bullshit. And none of the roasting was anything
serious.
Yeah,
it was
he
jokey.
Cherry picked a bunch of like really terribly done, terribly written.
Yeah. Do it live.
So that
bring somebody in live, right?
Yeah. So it was basically like, here I am. Here I'm Husky. I've disappeared after all this time. Fuck all of you. I'm better than all of you. The first video that I'm going to put up with no warning at all is literally going to be me addressing, in an ironic fashion, my old community, but only the haters. Fuck all my supporters. I'm only going to address some haters.
Yeah.
From all of the years of me getting to where I was now.
Yeah.
Fuck all of it. We're going to do that. We're going to do it poorly. And we're going to do it with a bunch of Rose friends 90% of which don't even know what StarCraft is, or what I even did before I showed up here and started fucking Row.
Yeah.
No idea. They're just here and along for the ride. And they're going to read these comments, and then we're all going to chuckle. We're going to tilt our head back and fucking chuckle. Got him! No, where's my avocado toast?
Avocado toast.
I want my green smoothie!
Oh, man.
No!
You know, I watched about 3 minutes of this video. And I'm just going to say it. It was so fucking cringe, bro. It was so damn cringe. I'm just going to, you know what?
I've never seen so many fake people in my life.
That's it.
And this isn't about bitterness.
No.
I really, in terms of like his success,
I'm happy for him.
I'm always
man.
happy. Anyone who gets success, go do it. But this
was snot-nosed. This was
just
rubbing
fucked up.
it in
this
your
is
face.
Just calling him out. And bro, everyone's calling you out. But I'll get to my thing out. You go ahead because I got some.
Well, I mean, I was just gonna say what you said. I mean, the vast majority of the people, there might have been 2 people in that video that looked, like genuine people. Or at least it wasn't a huge act for them. I don't know. Maybe they just came better off on camera. But the vast majority of them, they all look fake. They all look like they've had a lot of plastic surgery. They all look like they spent a lot of time in the mirror. The clothes they wear make me want to throw up my mouth. They just look like a bunch of douchebags. If I'm just people I would just, and listen, I call it stereotypical. I don't give a fuck. Just the pretentiousness of the video was just oozing, and it made it so easy for me to hate all these people. I'm just like,
it was actually like all hyperbole aside, the video was uncomfortable to watch.
It was, and I said this. This was literally like watching the cast of 90210, and they're all in their late 20s, early mid 30s,
playing
teenagers in high school, and everybody at home knows. These guys are in their late 20s, early 30s, and it's just annoying to watch. That's what that was. And they're all sitting there defending Husky or helping him make his case for something. It was just an awkward video, bro. I never heard so many lisps in one video in my life. I've never seen so much it was so cringe that I literally had to turn it off, bro. I wanted to watch the train wreck. But it was so embarrassing that you ever watch a video, it's so embarrassing you can't watch it. Like you got to turn it off. You're like, no, I can't watch that. No, I can't watch that. Some people love watching that. I can't watch that. That's pretty much what happened. And I'm on the other side of the fence. And maybe I can get your opinion on this. Do you think Husky? A two-sided question. Number one, do you hate the fact or want to hate on Husky for the fact that he just disappeared, cold turkey, said nothing? Second question would be, do you think it was necessary for him to address this instead of just making whatever content that he wants to make on his channel and just get back to being Husky again, but in a different light? Like he could have just went on, pretend, like just, fuck the haters, pretended that they didn't exist. You think he should have just said, screw it? Or do you think a video like, obviously not like this was needed, but maybe a different video to just straight up address, he could have came out and said, hey, I stopped because of this, this, and this, or should he have just said, fuck it, this is years old, let me just move on with my life?
Okay, so there'll be some speculation, obviously, in my response to some of this, because we don't know everything that went on in Husky's head, right?
Yeah.
But I'm going to assume that Husky burnt the fuck out on StarCraft, and probably like lots of content creators had some mental struggles going on there. Probably was seeing a psychiatrist.
Been there.
A few times.
Done that.
Right? And was told probably that he needed to shift his focus for his mental health into something else, and his out for that was to focus on Rose production, which was the polar opposite of what he was currently doing, and it meant that he didn't have to be in the spotlight as well, which I think is part of it, is he didn't want to necessarily be in the spotlight because it was too much pressure while he was dealing with everything else that was going on in his head. And so when that came about, it's like he went wholesale slaughter, cold turkey. It just the whole thing. It was a light switch, right? Because he just deleted everything. It's like he woke up and said, "Fuck it, go," and just did it.
Yeah.
Pulled the Band-Aid off, but what it looks like, because with all of his responses to the hate or the people that were disgruntled or frustrated or saddened by his leaving the community in the way that he did, because I think a lot of what he's missing, and if you went to a psychiatrist, this is going to sound like the worst assumption in the world, but I'm just going to say it anyway, fuck it, whatever. Husky strikes me like he might have been in a position where he was experiencing so much like turmoil going on that he, like, when he went to go talk to somebody else externally, third party that didn't know what was going on, they wouldn't have an attachment to YouTube or anything. It's like he just described like the world was against Husky and that he had no part in what he was receiving. He was just receiving it without sparking any of it himself. So when he left and everyone was losing their minds, it was like that was their problem. That's not a Husky problem. That's as like a defense mechanism. It's like, in order for me to be sane in my choices, I need to believe that I was 100% right because I did it for me and my health, and everyone else that has an opinion on this is 100% wrong, and I need to make a joke about it to make it seem like their opinions matter less so I can attack it. And then we got a video of it that we just watched.
Psychiatrist Adam.
So he shows up and he makes this video. Because like you said, here's the thing. Like you said, and like a lot of people said, of all the videos that you do your first video of after all these years.
Not a good look.
And after everything that's been going on that people have been talking about, this is what you put up.
Yeah.
Like, you could have posted literally anything else.
Yeah.
Just gone on to whatever content you feel like. Because right now, what do I know about that channel? I know nothing. I don't know what the fuck he's going to do with it. I don't know what direction he's trying to take this channel, because the first video is just a video about haters from his past life that he refuses to fucking even acknowledge verbally.
Yeah.
It's like he wouldn't even say the word StarCraft out loud. He wouldn't even put it in words.
It's a trigger word, Adam. It's a trigger word.
It's like fucking Vietnam flashbacks.
You saw what happened with HD StarCraft, right? Except HD came out and made a post.
Yes.
Basically was like, I'm done. I'm going to go and I think he was going to pursue a poker career or something, but he also just ghosted.
So here's the thing is that I don't know if he realizes it because of how he's trying to fucking compartmentalize all the shit that's been going down or what. But he's focusing on the fact that everyone is just mad at him for leaving and not the manner in which he left.
Yeah.
I understand, and any content creator is going to understand, whether they're a small content creator or otherwise, if they want to put themselves on some other fucking pedestal. Because go the fuck ahead. But everyone's experiencing similar shit. Is that at the end of the day, if Jeff and I were going to leave what we're doing, like we did with StarCraft before we came back to it after a couple of years.
Yeah, we made an announcement.
We made an announcement because that's what you fucking do. It's not that we owed anyone anything.
No.
We didn't have to.
No.
But at the end of the day,
it's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do. You go in, you say, hey guys, look, you be honest. If Husky came out and said, hey guys, look, I gotta be straight with you. This has been an amazing run. We've done some pretty awesome fucking things here.
Yeah. Fuck, he created almost gaming as we know it. You know?
I love StarCraft, and I love what the community's done for me, and I'm going to keep doing StarCraft on my own time, maybe in the background, but I need to step away from this because I have an unhealthy relationship with my work. And it's affected me negatively in a way that that for my own health, I need to step away and maybe focus on other projects, and maybe I come back to this, maybe I don't, but I have to do it. And then if you're going to delete all the shit, maybe also say, and also, look, this is for me, and it's going to seem selfish, but I need to remove this stuff. and give the reason for it. You're never going to make everyone happy.
Of course not.
But if you just walk away and say nothing, now everyone's fucking unhappy.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you're perceived as being an asshole, even when you're just doing it likely to protect yourself.
Yeah.
It's just the reality of the internet.
It seems to be inconsiderate. I mean, you got to put yourself in the position of your fans, too.
Exactly.
Where you go, okay, you know what? I'm going to leave, and it's for me, but at the same time, I should say something, because if I don't, well, that just doesn't look good. All these people have been supporting me for all these years, and I got to at least come out and say something. Even if I don't even need, it doesn't even need to go in extreme detail. He doesn't even need to get it as detailed as you.
No.
He could even just say, guys, for personal reasons, I have to stop. And then that's it. And then be done with it. So yeah, I'm in that camp where he probably should have said something, even if it wasn't right away. Say he even left for a month. And then he came back and he said, listen, guys, I needed some time away. I thought maybe there was a chance I'd pick this back up, but I've also realized now that I've had some time away from social media, it's just not healthy for me. I'm done. Then we would have been like, okay, cool.
We saw in the first fucking week of him coming back to social media, he shouldn't be on social media.
No, it's like he almost completely forgot how to use. It's like social media got too advanced for him.
He fucking collapsed in the first, and he had drama right off the rip.
Yeah.
But this video just shows that he is completely. He has either convinced himself entirely that he is without any fault for the flack that he's received over the years, post his exit, or he's actually just delusional.
Yes.
Nobody could make the move that he just did and not be in one of those two camps. Nobody can be that fucking out. But when you watch the video and the people that were in it and the way that everyone handled themselves and the tone of the video and everything,
oh yeah,
is that it reeked of a group of people that are living in a parallel universe.
Yes.
In which their self-importance is impressive.
Oh,
there were a couple of people in there that came across as genuine, and it was ironically the only guys that were actually part of the gaming community, and I can't remember the names off the top of my head, but it was a group of like 4 guys. I think there's 5 in total, but only 4 of them could make it there. And they were the closest thing to a genuine person that entire video
yeah,
had.
dude. The rest of them were just fucking LA phony
really
cucklords that just look like that.
And it's not because a lot of them were probably gay or whatever.
No, it's nothing to do with being gay.
It's not about nothing.
It has everything to do with you just look at them and the way they talk, the way they look.
It's just so fake.
Every part of it is super fake, man. It's just fucking fake,
super
bro.
Fucking
it's terrible. Just so I've never seen so much makeup and so many $500 haircuts in my life. And
which is whatever. Like, I don't really care about the haircut and makeups or whatever.
Because it just makes you look like a fucking douche, man.
But that's fine.
I don't care.
You can look like a douche, but
if I see somebody with a fucking man bun and they got they got a fucking satchel and an IPA in their hand, I'm just gonna think in my mind, you're probably a fucking douche I don't want to hang out with. And it was pretty much every person that I saw in the fucking video, which is fine. I mean, it's not for me, so I just turned it up. I didn't dislike it. I just had a chuckle and cringed and turned the shit off.
For me, it was just how everyone held themselves and how they all were acting. That was the fake part for me. You get a $500 haircut all you want if you're making multi-millions. Whatever the fuck you want to do. You do you.
It's fine. You do you, boo.
But it was how everyone was holding themselves. That was like super fucking awkward and fake and like. And Rose seems like she's a sweetheart, but she comes across as the queen of the put on an act of either that or she's
Daenerys, man.
I don't know how you could spend.
She's Daenerys.
Like her energy level and like her kind of just cadence of everything that she does. Like it would almost be tiring to be in the room for more than 5 minutes at a time.
Well, she's Disney, right? She's bubbly, right?
Yeah,
literally. This is how I picture Ro.
Hey guys, welcome to Nerdy Nummies, and thank you for tuning in. It was awesome. Cut. Where's my fucking spatula? Husky! I told you 15 times to have my spatula to my right. Recue it. Fuck, you're useless. And today we're gonna make Colossus cake. Yay!
That's what I feel.
I don't know, but that was that'd be hilarious. That'd be fucking hilarious. But it's the whole video was just very odd. Very
Can we
odd
just take
move.
Can we just take a moment though to give Husky some props? The guy has obviously made it financially. He's made it.
Oh, like I
and
said,
and then secondly, he's got the girl. At the end of the day,
I'm very happy that if Husky made this move on some base level because it made him happier, that's great. But it's
Husky's winning at the end of the day, bro. He's winning. So let him have it. Let him have his victory, man. He's.
But is he though? But is he though?
Oh,
I mean,
maybe. There's minor victories. He's won some battles. Maybe not the war.
Yeah,
but he's won some pivotal battles, man.
He's like I said.
He's got choices.
He's
and
one
he's
of the
picking the wrong ones right now.
What? He's doing about everything. Like as far as like if he just stayed off the internet.
Yeah, he's won.
I'd give him the big W.
Yeah, he's won.
He came back, and it's an L in 3/4.
Well, if he stays on, he's going to take that L. Because no matter what he does at this point,
this is going to be
everyone's just going to bombard.
Dude, rough.
He's never going to end this. It's never going to be the end of it. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. There it is. Fuck it. You do you, Husky, man. You do you, boo.
Well, again, I don't have any problem with his success or anything like that, but it is a matter of how he's handled himself on the exit and how he's handled his re-entry. I mean, he could have almost chosen any other path in both of those instances, and it would have been better.
Yes, infinitely so.
He almost chose the worst for every possible move up to this point, and I can't wait for the next one. But first, we're probably going to get like several selfies, and
you'll probably wait a while. And then he'll delete it, so you better screenshot it quick.
Yeah. Record that video before it disappears into the fucking ether.